During the last 2 years, asset managers have experienced volatility in their portfolios higher than most thought possible. I'm here with Boryana Interview, President of Finanalytica, a provider of fat-tailed market risk models used by hedge funds and asset managers. And I'll be asking her whether risk models could have predicted the crisis. Boryana, you have been critical of many risk models, but surely their shortcomings must have been known at the time.
Yes, they were known in fact, but it was also quite easy to forget that you're operating under wrong market assumptions when markets are bullish and that when you can profit a lot. It's a big question to me whether markets such as CDSs and CDOs would have developed so aggressively and so quickly if more precise risk models have been used, and in particular fat-tailed models. But those markets were actually huge profit centers up to recently, and I think there were few people interested to employ more conservative risk estimates at that time.
Because you would have put yourself at quite a disadvantage if you'd been employing a fat-tailed risk model.
Well, I think that this is a misconception, in fact, because a good fat-tailed risk model should differentiate between normal market conditions and fat-tailed or market conditions with high risk of extreme events. In fact, using a proper fat-tailed model, sometimes during normal market conditions, the risk estimates may be lower compared to the risk estimates using the normal or Gaussian assumption. And I think that this speaks to the fact that there is not enough knowledge about the properties of the fat-tailed models.
So there was an element of ignorance involved in this as well?
To some extent, yes, because the normal theory or the so-called modern portfolio theory is something that everyone knows. It's studied in the MBA courses, and there is no really a good education with regard to fat-tailed models. This is now changing.
Could fat-tailed models have predicted the crisis?
Yes, definitely. I think that a good fat-tailed model linked together with sound processes and understanding how those models should be interpreted and used could have served as an early warning indicator and actually help portfolio managers and risk managers quite a lot.
Thank you very much, Boryana. This interview is part of a series which is looking at what the events of the last 2 years have taught us about predicting extreme events. In the next edition, we'll be discussing the challenges of implementing a fat-tailed approach.